Okay. We now return you to your regularly not so scheduled craziness. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was a thing that happened. Oh wow. Alright, so the next tape I'm gonna play is this new, not so new, it was apparently up on YouTube before I got it, Hudson Soft promo tape. Oh, it's him! You've just missed the craziest moment in my YouTube history. Okay, so it's him. Did you see that Super Show VHS rip I put up on YouTube? There is a crazy story behind that, and it basically happened over the course of the previous live stream. But yeah, I managed to make a rip. Oh, let me link it, Skiver. Yeah, Skiver, you need to get my YouTube, because it's where I upload all the weird VHS crap and recordings of Sega Bina games. I use OBS. I use OBS Classic to be specific. I tried OBS Studio on an old setup and it was laggier than Classic, and I didn't get any real good improvement, so I went back to Classic. Yes, this is more Hudson stuff. This is Hudson Caravan 94 promotional tape. So yes, it has more live-action Bomberman. It has Honey-chan in the Pretty Bomber Oh, the most interesting thing this tape has is early PCFX stuff. Like, it shows a prototype of Battle Heat. Not that any of you even know what Battle Heat is, but yeah. Early PCFX stuff is probably the most interesting thing on this. I also have a whole nother round of Beat'em on Bakugan VHSs that I'm gonna try ripping soon. Alright, give me a second. Toya will be chatting with me shortly. Hey! Oh no, is it doing that thing where I can't hear him again? Give me a second. I'm gonna try tweaking that. Let's see. Oh shoot, I accidentally closed Discord. Let's see, headphones. Oh, it may have happened when I changed my headphones. Let's see. Let's try setting it to default. And then sending it back to headphones. Check, check. I'll give it a bit to see if it's something on your end, Toya. If it's not, I'll switch to browser. And yes, Hudson Soft's promotional tapes are very weird. The weirdest one is probably Digimation 5 with the Momotaro stuff, because there is literally a scene where an anime character dies and a live-action person is holding the anime character in his arms as he dies. It is exactly as weird as it sounds. Check, check. No, I'm still not hearing you. Give me a second. I'm gonna switch to browser. Waifu problems? Ironically, I don't know if Hudson had that many waifus back then. Like, not to the proportion many anime places, anime studios or whatnot will make waifus now. It was more, like, balanced. Check, check. Yeah? It's on my end again! What is causing that? That's the second time! Oh boy. Also, my Discord's lagging badly on the app, so it's like, it may be hard to talk to you. But yeah. But yeah, okay, at least we can hear you now. Sorry about that, Toyoshiro.
No worries.
Discord for Windows 10 is a bitch.
I haven't had too many problems with it, but I guess the other thing is, I don't have a mic to use with it, so I haven't really experienced any of the problems you might have had, but, yeah.
I believe they were both guys, although one of them was like a demon-type character. So, it looked kind of like one of those shonen death scenes. You know what I mean?
Oh god. Hold on. Let me observe what the hell's going on right now. Is that like Magna Bomber or something that's with the Bomberman right now?
It's at least someone dressed as Magnet Bomber, I think it was. Yeah. Like, if I remember right, that, like, it's probably Honey and, what was his name? But, for whatever reason, like, I don't get I don't get what sense it makes lore rise, but in 94, Honey and, what's his name? The guy whose name I keep forgetting, that hangs around with Honey, is, Pretty Bomber and, is that Magnet Bomber? Yeah, it might be Magnet Bomber. But yeah, and then in 95, they turned into they turned into Gunslinging Cowgirl and Samurai Dude for some reason. It makes no sense.
Yeah. One thing that I was actually going to comment on for this was... Oh, shoot, what was it? Oh, I forgot what I was going to comment on. Damn it!
There will be plenty of things to comment on.
I remember what I was going to comment on. There was game footage earlier of a Bomberman puzzle game thing.
Panic Bomber for Neo Geo.
Huh. I swear I saw that in like a Super Nintendo game as a mini game of some sort.
Actually, there is an actual Super Famicom version of Panic Bomber.
Yeah,
so the reason you may be thinking about that
was because like some streams ago,
incidentally enough,
I can't remember.
The Satellaview demo of Panic Bomber W is one of the undumped Satellaview ROMs I am looking for.
Well then.
Oh boy.
The reason I was asking in the first place is because Proton John played this on a stream at one point, not too long ago. Well, like a bunch of mini games that were set in like it was like this Japanese-only Bomberman game that wasn't related to Super Bomberman, but like had a bunch of mini games, and it like had an RPG world, and you could play like a fucking Lunar Lander on it as Bomberman. I don't know, like it was a ton of mini games.
Wow, they threw Bomberman in practically everything.
Yeah, it was like a Bomberman Land sort of thing, I guess.
We should do a Bomberman Sonic game. Oh wait, that's Knuckles Chaotix.
Oh god. Also, it appears that you are correct that Honey is Pretty Bomber in this scenario. I just can't remember what the other guy's name, but I'm fairly sure he's from. Oh god. I am fairly sure he's part of the 5,000.
One of my lucky grabs on Japanese P2P was a lossless rip of this song, Mr. BB.
Oh shoot! Hang on, wasn't there like a Quick Bomber or something like that? Oh god, I'm thinking Mega Man now. But yeah, I'm fairly sure that
there are all sorts of bombers by the time they got in the like later Super Bomberman era. Like Bomberman has like loads and loads of characters that they used in one game and then threw away. If you look into the history of Bomberman.
Yeah. Which may be the reason why they sort of condensed it, but also not really in Bomberman.
Super Bomberman R?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, Super Bomberman R has 8 Bombermen, and then the 5 Dastardly Bombers. I think it's basically just the 5 Dastardly Bombers from the Super Nintendo game, except they're technically different characters that have different backstories and whatnot. Because, you know...
It's basically its own continuity, just with the Super Bomberman cast, really.
Yeah.
Which... Yeah. Also, we've got sports!
Yes. Ironically enough, I think soccer is one of the few games I haven't seen a Bomberman game based on. Maybe it appears in this one, though. You know? I mean, if they made that animation with him kicking the ball.
Yeah, which just flashed on screen.
Yeah.
Alongside my own screen. Oh god. Also, the J-League, a long time before they had one particular team sponsored by Pokemon. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Do you remember that? Like, there's official art of it, I'm fairly sure.
That is almost as weird as the fact that Ken Griffey's baseball team was owned by Nintendo at one point.
Ah, yeah. Oh god, what else is sort of weird like that? Kinda makes me wonder.
Hello, Slime Gamer Man. Alright, so all of you guys who just popped in, we are watching more weird VHS tapes. But earlier, we were interrupted by the sudden revelation that I had a rare Super Mario Bros. Super Show VHS tape that was broken. I spent a duration of the stream repairing it and playing it back. And oh man. Oh man. And now, hopefully, we have a decent enough rip of the VHS version of the Bird from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
Yeah, that is gonna be very interesting.
Yes.
Like, oh god, how are Super Show fans gonna react to this?
Probably by saying that it looks like ass. That's what I guess.
I guess you're right.
I mean, technically the audio is the important part. I meant, like, both the segments where the cover song plays, the insert song plays, are clean. So we're more or less clean. So, you know, we got it. We got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the important part.
Wow, that's cool that you found a rare version of Super Mario Bros. Super Show on VHS. That's cool.
I am definitely going to need to search around the house to see if I still have Pirates of the Koopa. Because I'm pretty certain I had that at one point. Because I remember what insert song they used in that. And when it played.
I don't know if that
very vivid memory of something you might have lost.
Magic Carpet Ride was on Super Mario Bros. Super Show, that song.
Oh, here's one of the interesting parts. This is early PCFX prototype stuff.
Oh, wow.
32-bit! Oh my god.
So, have you heard that, have you heard from Larry Bundy's YouTube channel that the PCFX is the 7th worst selling video game console ever? That is not Battle Heat's title screen. So they are playing something that may be a prototype on this one.
Oh Jesus, NEC thing.
Hello,
oh, Battle Heat! God, I remember you playing this! Holy shit.
Yeah, Battle Heat is the game that I basically completely ripped apart by just blind playing. Team Innocent is one I want to play. I've been waiting to see if someone would fan translate it. Like, if you look at the gameplay, it actually looks like it's kind of like Resident Evil, and then you realize, oh wait, this came out before Resident Evil. You know what I mean?
Oh god, what the heck? So, like, the pre-rendered backgrounds of the movement...
Yeah, we have pre-rendered backgrounds, we have We have
What is that?
we have anime
Oh my
waifu.
god, that move. This is. What the heck?
The game looks really interesting and I want to play it, but it's probably a game that's like impossile to play if you don't know the language.
Also, gratuitous leotard.
Nice and skin showing. Am I right?
Oh.
Yep. Every time the player walks up.
Up and
ハドソ
down.
ンどんどん月々ダブルプレゼントの豪華景品が
ハドソンの新作ソフトかお店の指定商品を買っていただいた方にその場でステッカー付きスピードくじを引いて大当たり。
まずは三等賞大怪獣物語
Is that a
は
crab?
これでバッチリ秘密
Probably.
のガイドブック怪獣千人の内緒話
Right.
Mm,
よ
down.
That's a GameCube.
15ハドソンゲーム音楽全集または
I wouldn't be surprised if Hudson had a GameCube before anyone
一
else.
等賞
And then there's a sudden
キングボン
disco.
ビー貯金箱スーパービッグサイズ
Super big
セットとし
size.
てほら聞こえてきたでしょ。私の歌っているボンバーマンのテーマソングミスター BB の CD。
さらに外れた人もがっかりしないでください外れく
Who
じを
is Mr.
はがきの裏側に貼
BB
って送ってくれる
referring
と
to?
抽選でなんと
Like, you'd think
2000名
it's
に
maybe Bomberman, but why would Bomberman be called Mr. BB?
いかがですか。どんどん月々ダブルプレゼント参加費用わずか2万円で。
スピード口とこれらオリ
Yeah,
ジナル
I'm
豪
not
華
sure.
景品ポスターなど
If
総額なんと
if we could ever find that, which is very unlikely,
Dude,
obviously.
dude, I have the song. I have the song.
同風の応募チラシを
I have
よくご
the
覧になってお申し込み
It's
ください。
been on my
Okay.
old YouTube for some time.
So, I guess we just need a translation?
Maybe.
題して買ったらハドソンキャンペーン今年の行く年来る年はまんまといただき
What? I have to recall when the heck I viewed that site the last time we were watching a Bomberman thing. We would go, and I went to the web archives to check that site of like these videos.
I never did
I
find
can't
an
remember what
MP3
year
of
the
that song
archive
about the
was.
internet. I still need to look for that sometime.
Hmm.
So yeah, Momotaro was prominently in the box art for this VHS tape, but it didn't seem like he actually appeared all that much. Like, they had a promo for the Momotaro's Super Momotaro Dentetsu 2, I think it was, but like it wasn't any particularly more prominent than Bomberman was. So that was kind of weird. Heck, it wasn't even more prominent than Team Innocent. Alright, so the next VHS tape. Well, technically this is the one I was playing before we had the surprise interruption. It's in kind of bad shape, so there may be some parts where the tape will kind of cut and jump around a bit. But this is a fairly interesting Mario tape that goes way back. So hopefully it's enjoyable even with those little lost snippets.
To this day, I don't think anyone's ever going to get over the rather unfortunately named Deke.
Oh yeah, that company.
Yes.
Now it's just a.
I guess
It's
I
the
guess
show
I guess
of
I'd
a
take
company.
Pony over Deke any day.
Very
You
much
know
so.
that VHX Media now owns the company.
Behold, Mario.
Oh right, this one. This was like a bunch of like Mario techniques and glitches, wasn't it?
Yes.
The super creepy Mario suit. Look at that shit.
Yes. Unfortunately, the tape is at its worst state early on, so some of the footage from this is slightly bad or lost. But you get a pretty good look at this ridiculous Mario costume.
I'm fairly sure it's supposed to be like as close as possible to like the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2 artwork. You know what I mean?
It doesn't. Then why does Mario's hat look more like M. Bison's hat?
Yeah, that is true. The hat is inaccurate, but I mean like the shape overall. I think the first thing that I commented on was the super accurate, like a little too uncanny, super accurate drawings of Mario's sprite.
Like pixel. The early days of pixel art. Am I right?
You gotta imagine like this kid looking at that sprite and trying to like go up close to the TV just to draw it.
By the way, is it just me, or does this instrumental sound kind of like it's coming out of Sega Genesis?
Definitely seems recomposed, I guess. The thing that I know
recomposed, obviously, it's how it sounds that makes me think, wait, is this a Sega Genesis or like a Yamaha? It's probably a Yamaha. Something like that.
One thing that I definitely know is that whatever it was, they pitched it up by a ton. Like there was multiple things that I could hear that were all pitched up by by a couple of tones or so.
Yes. However, this Mario voice is not one of them. This is a very deep, masculine Mario voice.
This is the thing that gets me about this particular video is that it's sort of like the early days of like Super Play sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is very much like that. Game Tech videos are interesting for the same reasons. One Game Tech video actually has an early speed run of Super Mario Bros. 3 where they time it. It is very neat.
A precursor to when people when the modern practices.
Yes, it's basically. I think it's like the real early days of the Japanese real-time attack scene. It's really neat. It shows you this stuff goes way back before anyone actually remembers it. You know what I mean?
That will be the trope older than they think.
Yep.
At some point during this, I should also ask you about like your opinions on E3 and whatever, because I have a lot of stuff to talk about on that.
Alright, but before that, let me make a commentary. Did you see that scene where it transitioned from the capture to showing the title screen on that monitor?
Just then?
Yeah, it made me realize, wait a second, this video has some very advanced capture tech for the time. Like, when you think about it, like, did you see, like, those old Hudson tapes and how, like, they literally just threw a camera on the monitor and stuff like that? Or the Game Tech video ones, which...
oh god, and then, like, the fucking... Oh, jeez. I just, like, and there was also that transition, like on the game screen, and then it zooms back in.
Yeah, like, some of them do that. I think the Game Tech video ones, like, record to tape and then edit from tape. But this looks like they have some kind of advanced capturing equipment that captures the screen at, like, a higher resolution than what the NES usually shows, because one thing you can see from the tape is the blue in the background from where the screen scrolls and whatnot going past the screen.
Yeah, and there's another section where
a bit later in the tape, they do an effect with this, which makes you realize, whoa, they could not have done that with, you know, whatever else would have been going around at the time. Like, they needed that kind of capture. Like, I'll talk about it again when it comes up.
Yeah, the part where I realize that you're talking about happens is a part where would actually do like that Koopa glitch where they
that's the
where
part.
it's walking out on the ground.
Yes,
and then show like
the whole. They move the whole screen. They move the whole screen so that the Koopa's centered.
It might. My theory might is leaning towards the possibility that the hold on, what was I going to say? My theory is leaning towards the possibility that this footage was captured on like maybe a Famicom development kit, and that it has a higher resolution than normal, and the whole feed was just captured like that, and then they just moved the video accordingly.
Now that I think about it, what is that room Mario's in? It looks like it's full of computer equipment.
Yeah,
like
which I guess may lead credence to what I mentioned about that theory.
Yeah.
Maybe the next shot where it appears, maybe we could pause and maybe try to observe it for a bit.
The thing is, it's most obvious with that Koopa part.
Yes, very much so. And then oh god, I wonder who the voice of Mario is in this particular video.
He sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't quite pinpoint it. Like, I know I heard that voice in a Japanese show before.
It's not, I don't know any Japanese voice actors. It sounds next to it.
You know, the funny thing is, actually, while I'm speaking about Mario in relation to obscure Japanese stuff, Super Mario Odyssey's TV Tropes page points out that this is not the first time, or the second time, that the Bowser has tried to go for a wedding plan with Peach.
Yes, the page actually refers to the Mario anime. And the Super Show!
Yeah.
And Super Paper Mario! Yeah. So it's like, that's 3 times before.
Wow.
Oh god. The amiibo they're releasing for Super Mario Odyssey? Holy shit. Dapper ass Mario!
I hope they release some amiibo for every Mario costume. Just so, like...
Oh my god, that would be hell for collectors.
Yes.
I have a silver and gold myself, and the 230th anniversary Marios. I do not know if I want more Marios to add to my collection, like...
Dude!
I don't have the regular Super Mario.
Imagine if they have Space Mario from the Satellaview ads. I'm gonna have to ask for an amiibo of that. I'm gonna have to want that.
Man. That, like... All the costumes are pretty insane. You've seen like a bunch of them, right?
Yeah, there are so many retro game references in them.
He has golf with a proper hat this time.
Yes.
Like hold on, what game was it that I was thinking of that was also there was Super Mario Maker. There was that.
They have P-Cross Mario. They actually have P-Cross Mario.
Hat thing.
Yes.
Yeah, P-Cross Mario, yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have Referee Mario from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. That'll be a
man!
one.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was like another costume in like New Donk City or whatever that you could purchase for regular coins.
Man, we imagine we go in the shady dark side of New Donk City. Oh, that's this tape. Jugrin, this tape is Mario no Daiboken. It is a old Mario hint video with a guy in a really wacky Mario costume and some interesting look at Mario historically. So we watched these to, you know, analyze the history of Japanese gaming culture through the lens of what media they published at the time.
This is kind of making me. I Ah, God. I was wondering if other, what do you call it? Like, shoot, what's the name for them again? CRT televisions.
Yeah.
Had NES, had visuals, like, how did they visualize the NES? Like, what did they... I'm guessing a bunch of them did have the borders that you see on the side, but obviously not able to move the view in such a way that you would be able to view beyond the normal boundaries of what you would see.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there. Like when I had CRTs, I mostly just had like junky televisions that used RF, you know?
This is why this is part of the reason why I was thinking this is probably a development kit that they're using with like the special screen, I guess, to be able to visualize that. Like, how are you even supposed to be able to do that?
Yeah, like the only way I can really think of that they'd be able to do that is to write a program of some kind that change the game display. And it'd either be, like, in the computer, or they'd hack the game. Considering it's a Famicom Disk System Super Mario Bros., they theoretically could have hacked it with some shady tools, but I don't know if they could get, like, you know, an official Nintendo promotion if they they hacked the game, you know what I mean?
Probably not officially released, but as I said, it might... if it is a development kit, then they may have had the power to do so just by that.
I swear this voice is familiar. I swear I heard that Mario voice in some anime. It's unfortunately not Toru Furia's, because I would be able to identify Toru Furia's right off the bat.
I wonder if there's credits in this, actually.
There are. They're kind of low res, though, and I think they go kind of fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it would be hard to catch the credits of who would have voiced Mario, if it's even listed.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be in Japanese. Or English, I don't know.
So yeah, this part, it seems like it's basically like a let's play of kinds, more or less. Like you're just playing through the game.
Except to reveal secrets that most players would not know about at the time.
Well, yeah, like he took some shortcuts and whatnot, but then he also takes hits that are really obvious. It's like, what'd you do that for? I think there was also a cut between 8-2 and 8-3 because he starts 8-3 as small Mario when I'm pretty sure he left 8-2 as large Mario. So
who knows? It might have been when they were recording for some of the glitches they show later on in the video.
Maybe
because they show small Fire Mario at one point.
Oh yeah, the small Fire Mario part is a bit later in the video.
Whoa.
Actually, easiest way to see if the video may have been spliced is if the score is if there's a score or coin discrepancy.
They could have cut between blacks, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like, when I mean score discrepancy, like in relation to the previous stage.
Oh yeah.
It shouldn't change until something
Probably.
is
I'll have to
done.
double check that a bit later.
Yeah.
Jack Bowser's strat looks kind of strange in retrospect, because I'm almost used to just like going real fast and then running right under him when he jumps. You know what I mean?
One weird thing on a complete random note is that when I was watching this earlier, while you were finding and repairing the VHS, the thing that came to my mind for some reason was an old thing on Newgrounds called Warped World 6-9.
Good old Newgrounds.
Lyrics are exactly what you expect. You can still find it on Newgrounds, actually.
I'm sure you can still find those Princess Peach games they made as well.
I don't know, some of these are like, kind of like, sometimes Newgrounds deletes all their stuff. Sometimes, I don't know.
I searched the song up recently. Warped World 6-9 is still there.
Oh, good.
Well, I mean, but the animation itself doesn't exactly have anything explicit, it's just the lyrics. It's just also, if you're referring to quote-unquote those games, kiddo, I'm fairly sure I know which ones you're talking about, and I will say this much. There's an entire community centered around them.
Yeah. Newgrounds have some adult stuff.
Just to make sure that people just do the research themselves rather than relying on us to tell you.
Yeah.
What the heck is that? Hey!
Okay, here's another. Did you see that?
Costume.
Did you see when the number 6 was flashing in this part? Did you see how the way that number 6 was flashing looked like pixel perfect, like it was rendered in engine?
Oh god. Hang on.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy, they're gonna. Why are those Koopas running faster than they should be? But yeah, this is where they show the 1-up trick.
The classic. This is the classic, and has been in pretty much every Mario game since.
Yeah, the 1-up trick up
The reason they actually program New Super Mario Bros. 2 to the point where shells will actually break if you're gaining coins from them. Which makes a lot of
Use that
sense.
hand that comes out of the monitor and steals whatever the heck Mario was holding. What is that thing that Mario was holding, and why is it important? And why does it transition to this part with the glitches?
I'm fairly sure that's actually the Super Famicom cartridge. Maybe? Maybe it was the Super Famicom cartridge.
Was that hand Missing No? Did Missing No steal Mario's cartridge?
No fucking idea. Oh god. What glitch are they showing this time?
Right now, they're at the glitch where you can turn a Goomba into a Koopa by killing it a certain way.
Oh, no, I was referring to the one that was shown on screen when I was watching, which was the mushroom one.
Oh, yeah. And then here's the one where you can have Mario go inside the wall.
Ah, yes. Which is very common stuff that happens even in future games.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain that in Super Mario Odyssey, those sequences where you go in the wall and then you turn into 2D Mario are inspired by those parts where you go in the wall.
I just absolutely love the those sections when you're wearing a costume. You actually retain the costume, which means that someone at Nintendo had to make a Super Mario.
That didn't happen in a demo. That didn't happen in the E3 demo. I guess that's something they added in afterwards.
What? the costume.
Having the 8-bit version of the costume.
They had it for the sombrero thing, and they showed that off in the show floor demo. Well, not show floor demo. I can't remember which demo they showed.
The Nintendo Treehouse show. Yeah, the Treehouse demo. The Treehouse build was probably later than the E3 demo.
Maybe it was definitely in the trailers. I know that.
Like the Treehouse demo showed the whole level that we couldn't play at the E3 floor. So, like you couldn't play the Safari Kingdom with the E3 floor.
Yeah. There were a couple of demonstrations showing all the world plus that in what do you call it? At E3, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Alright,
also, his small Fire Mario?
that life count, ugh. Alright, so yeah, now they're showing a small Fire Mario glitch.
They're saying to be cautious, I think. At least that's my guess,
because they're small. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll die in one hit regardless of regardless of the fact that he picked up a super mushroom.
Chibi Fire Mario has 4 arms. Okay, so here's the Noku Noku one. That is so advanced for capturing in those days. Like, it even scrolls!
Actually,
it even vertically scrolls! It's crazy!
You know what's weird? It may just be video editing. And the reason why I say that is because while the video may have scrolled, the blue extends further than on the right side than it does on the left.
So they managed to get the exact shade of blue correct?
Yeah. Most likely.
Actually, oh, looking closely, yeah, the shade of blue might be slightly off. Or it's like, it's not like it's like slightly off, but it's like, the way it's showing on the screen has a weird shade of it. Oh man, that's zoom in on...
see visible cutoff? Yeah, that's why I'm saying that it may actually just be implemented in like whatever video editing.
Also, that zoom in on that costume Mario's face. No! Stuff of nightmares.
God, you wouldn't want to him. Like, I said as a joke, this costume for Super Mario Odyssey, but I don't know if we actually want to see it. It would be like that creepy Mikudayo costume, which was done for the promotion of Project.
Oh no,
right?
Someone's gonna ship that, you know.
Oh god, you know what Mikudayo is, right?
Yes.
Real talk, I kind of wish I actually had a Miku Nendoroid. And this is showing once again one of the first instances of them revealing true forms of Bowser.
Yeah.
Which they do multiple times in other videos. Like in one of the anniversary videos in Japan, I think, and maybe even in English, they do show off the fake Bowsers and then the real Bowser in sequence. Oh god, why is he dancing on screen?
Does he have red shoes? Why are his shoes red?
I don't know. For that matter,
with the vocal song.
Why does this cap have like a white part on it?
Go.
Super Mario Bros. What if you search that term up? whoever created this, this vocal cover of the Mario Bros. Overworld theme might have been the guys who created the music for the background of this video as well.
Probably. More significantly, it's strange that a video like this has this song, which is apparently important enough to Nintendo's inner culture that they threw it in the Mario and Zelda Big Band Live album years later, with an all-new arrangement, but I think the same singer.
Huh.
Cool.
Then again, I guess it would be due to the nature of the original song itself, and the fact that they already had a vocal version of this would probably be enough for them to reuse it in that capacity. I'm kind of thinking on the level of how vocal tracks are usually done with Mario, not Mario, but like Nintendo in general, which have a long and varied history depending on the franchise that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Like, have you heard the various versions of the Fire Emblem theme?
Yes.
Oh yes. I have
Like
heard
the latest version of that theme has two different versions, both done by the same vocalist. One of them is in Japanese, and the other one is in gratuitous English.
Why didn't they stick with the Latin-esque one?
Probably because the lyrics in this case are referring to, it's kind of a throwback to the original, where it's like, play our game, it's difficult. Where in this one they're referring to all the heroes you're going to meet.
Oh.
That happened in Fire Emblem Heroes, that mobile game.
Yeah, because the theme that I'm talking about, the version of the theme that I'm talking about, is the version for Fire Emblem Heroes. And yes, the lyrics do have differences in Japan, where they're sung entirely in Japanese, but I think are essentially the same.
And the Lamb.
You can't sing, Sonical. Okay, so here's the credits.
Okay, that's not too bad actually. I think this is readable.
Oh yeah, it's readable.
It's a pretty big credit list.
You say, wow.
Jeez, that is a lot of names. I would love to know if someone is willing to translate all of this just to find out where the heck Mario is.
Yeah, it was the voice of Mario in this video.
I can't help but notice also that all the
I might be
numbers
wrong here, but maybe
screen.
that Mario voice was Chikao Atsuka?
Huh.
That would be weird, but it did sound vaguely like Chikao Atsuka. It'd be if it was, it sounds a bit different, but that might be because this was like way before like most of the other things I associate with him with. But yeah, Atsuka, who did Wario's voice, he did Dr. Eggman's voice, stuff like that.
Oh wait, yeah.
Apparently, also Big Boss.
Yes. Do you think
Yeah,
that's
the reason why
Do you think that
I don't know why I remembered that point.
Do you think that sounded like Chikao Atsuka?
I think
Well,
hold on.
There's a part of me that's thinking it sounded a bit like him, although I might not be correct.
Yeah.
If you could find like the name in the credits or not, that maybe that would help. But
Yeah.
obviously it's hard to read without knowing what the characters are, and of course not knowing Japanese.
Alright. So now we're going from one Mario voice to the next Mario voice, and this Mario voice is the worst Mario voice. I say this freely without any hesitation. Also, this is probably the worst tape I've ever collected. Beware.
Yeah, it's sad that we lost Dr. Eggman, the Japanese voice actor. That's sad.
Huh.
Yeah. He died of
So-
heart failure.
So that's 2 Eggman's voice actors biting the dust.
He died of heart failure at
Alright.
5.
Everyone, this is Super Mario's alphabet song video,
Oh,
and
God.
this is Mario's voice.
Hey, give me a sec.
と一緒に英語
Let me
の
listen
歌
to
を
it.
歌おう。簡単に歌えて楽しい歌を集めてみたよ。Let's sing together, okay?
It's like the dissonance between Goku's Japanese and English voices. Holy shit.
ABC の歌だよ。
I'm pretty certain that's
Yeah.
Kirby voicing Mario there.
26の英語の歌が入っている歌
Oh,
なんだ。
Makiko Omoto?
Huh.
I mean, it sounds like I may not be correct, but to me it sounds like Kirby.
Yeah, me too. It sounds just like her.
I honestly don't know like any of Omoto's roles before Kirby, or outside of Kirby, aside from Ness. So I don't really have much of a comparison that I could really say may actually prove or disprove this theory.
I can say my ABCs.
It's like this is the voice he has while he's small Mario. Let's just say that.
Yes.
Of course.
A から Z まで26の文字を alphabet って言うんだよ。
At the very least, they got the official artwork for him instead of fucking whatever that suit was.
I don't know. Using stock art's kind of lazy to me.
B
Like, when I uploaded this, one of the Japanese YouTube comments was actually, doesn't his arm hurt from holding it for so long?
Yeah, I saw that. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's
And-
doing the victory pose.
I guess his 2 fingers would also be hurting as well
Yes.
because
G
like he's constantly flashing the peace sign.
Yes.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
the human hand does not naturally go straight.
Yes.
This is a fact.
J K L M
So this is Mario teaches typing
And-
before Mario teaches typing.
It's
And
more
before
like it's. I guess it's more like it's the sequel to
Q.
Popeye no Egao Asobi.
R
If you get the reference.
Oh yeah.
S
This is kind of like
to be honest.
Popeye, the game that was fan translated as
You.
Popeye's Word Fun because you can't really translate a game that's
V.
meant to teach Japanese people English.
yeah.
Oh
W.
This
jeez.
teaches
Okay.
English to
Oh,
Japanese.
little butterfly. Yes, peace in the middle. Oh boy, speaking of that, the next segment coming up is also unintentionally hilarious.
Ooh.
君は言えたか
I-
な
Uh,
練習してみてね
the thoughts already swell in my mind, considering you're saying that in the context of the Middle East.
Is it that Mickey Mouse thing? Oh jeez.
10 little
次は
Indians.
1から
I
10
wonder
まで
who
の
these 10
数字が
little
入っている
Indians
歌だよ
are.
I don't know.
Oh god! look at those mastermind balls flying in from the background.
All the Indians are Mario! Mario is confirmed Indian! I have no idea if this is racist or not!
What the actual hell is going on? Okay.
Are there
What?
smoking weed?
This, I kind of wanna just get a gif of the like just 10 little Indians and then flash to this, like, and then just make it a oh god, what is going on?
1
Apparently
Drugs.
Mario is trying to teach us how to count.
Yeah.
3
You know the weird thing actually that you mentioned is that the fucking is that No, never mind. I shouldn't say it.
7, 8.
By the way, where do you think those 3D effects in the background come from? They must be stock something. Like they were made probably by some college or something, and I don't know.
Or some company that does 3D stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for following, Little Butterfly.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Oh wow, apparently I'm at 300 followers on Twitch. This is my 300 follower not so special. In fact, it's horrible. Yeah!
Good morning.
Typically that comes after you've planned it out. Once you know you've reached it.
But I never do anything right on Twitch.
I guess that's true as well.
Yeah.
Also, the spirit of Peach, rest in peace.
Oh my.
And Blooper, and Cheat Cheat.
Peach was actually transparent though. She's actually dead.
Yeah.
And Toad.
You know, speaking of uncanny stuff happening, oh god, Mario being able to possess everyone, and then everyone gaining his moustache and his eyes. What the hell do you think about that concept?
Peach, why did you have to go?
Creepy and weird.
Little Butterfly, this is a VHS tape called Super Mario ABC no Utao Video.
Good afternoon.
Oh my god, look at all the caltrops! Look at all the caltrops there!
Look at all those.
Suddenly, Luigi and Yoshi, in their only appearances in the video.
Yeah, I just saw the Luigi scroll and there's the Yoshi scroll. So this at very least is dated sometime during or after Super Mario World?
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh no, the segments are like repeating now.
Oh.
So yeah, this is how you could tell this was targeted at little children. Ugh. As if it wasn't obvious enough.
I mean, it's kind of like recaps. Maybe it's a karaoke. I don't know.
Oh yeah, karaoke is immediately after this. Does anyone want to sing it with? Does anyone want to sing the ABCs?
We're all gonna be out of sync. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alphabet karaoke. Here we go.
I'm on. It ended.
By the way, those graphics for the screen.
A, B, C, D, E, F, J, H, I, J, K, Elemental Prime! Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, Dragon Ball Z! Rock the Dragon, everybody!
Yeah, Rock the Dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I want to interject real quick. It's Dragon Ball Fighters, not Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Stop saying that!
Stop saying Dragon Ball Fighters Z. It's Dragon Ball Fighters. Sounds like it's an X, but it's actually a Z.
Yeah. The thing is, the title was confusing for a lot of people in terms of how it was stylized, but it's Fighters, not Fighter Z. It's not separate words. It's actually just an extreme cool letter situation.
Just like, Twisted Metal? No.
Alright, 10 Little Indians karaoke. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the weird thing is that I was going to cite the example of
YouTube terms of service violations!
10 YouTube 10 YouTube copyright violations.
No, terms of service violations, because Tenable Indians is racist as heck.
I know.
Serious? Hey, fucking serious? Oh god. No wonder nobody sings it anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little, 4 Spider-Mans. There we go. 7, 6,
God.
7,
How do you spell out Spider-Man is Arkham Asylum? Because this comment's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, oh how do you do?
Oh god. So, it's just looking at all this old art, it's just reminding me of how much style has changed.
Native Americans, there we go. Make it more...
Good morning, karaoke. One more go. Here we go.
Morning.
What are even the lyrics to this?
The lyrics are very simple.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's shine.
How do you do?
How do you
That's
do?
all the lyrics are.
Well, YouTube is...
Good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, how
Good.
do you do it with girls?
Good morning, I am YouTube.
I bet I scared away my entire Twitch audience at this point.
The ones that aren't regulars, at least.
Yeah.
Goodness. You're like, oh my god, this crazy guy is singing.
Then with actual view mode, and then Mario fades in.
I want that 3D flow.
I'm a Mario, and I rule the world! Ha 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 ha!
I'm the Mario! and I was
This is
really
Mario
Mario.
Odyssey before Mario Odyssey. And before Mario is missing.
There was a reason I was cosplaying M. Bison earlier! Saigo Kasha!
I'm Mario! and I'm here to
Oh my god.
Yeah. Nintendo's always these season fan games, even though there's some rip-offs that Nintendo hasn't touched.
Hey. Can I just say this much? Fucking AM2R now makes sense because they're actually making a Metro 2 remake. It's called Samus Returns!
Yay! And also Metro Prime 4. Awesome.
Yeah, the world freaked out over a fucking logo.
Yeah,
Something
dude. No one learned their lesson from Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. In before, it's Tori and Metroid sessions, hashtag other M.
Yeah.
Hey, I liked Tokyo Mirage Sessions, come on.
Well, yeah,
Anyway.
but people were... But you remember when it was first announced, and it
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
like we were totally misled by the
understand what you
initial
mean by that
announced trailer?
point. It's the fact that it didn't turn out the way that people expected it would.
I mean,
The question
yeah,
is,
like,
how
what
would
if
it work?
Metroid Prime 4 turns out to be something other than what people think it's gonna be in their heads?
Yeah.
You know what I
The
mean?
thing that actually has people worried about Prime 4 is that it's not being developed by Retro Studios. And that the producer is like the guy who did the last game, which is
It's
Federation
probably developed by Next Level Games. The guys who did
I-
Federation Force.
Honestly, I would be pretty okay with that, because like the gameplay,
yeah, the
from what
gameplay
I
for that was competent.
heard, is not
It
too
was obvious
bad.
they were restricted by the technical capabilities of the 3DS, so once that's out of the way, they can probably make, you know, a solid-looking Metroid Prime.
The only they also of course made Luigi's Mansion 2, which is divisive for some people, obviously.
Alright,
but
now give me a moment. I am going to cut the YouTube stream from here. Hopefully, if Restream.io Pro is working correctly, I should be able to do this without having to log off the stream. So, and there is a reason I want to cut for your YouTube from here, and it's entirely because of possible content ID issues.
Yeah. YouTube sucks now.
God, like I see like Chadtronic was streaming on Twitch, like his